to
role play responses to friendship situations after you have turned 30. So you're 28, and now all of a sudden you're 30 years old. So now you're going to be looking at things differently because now you're really approaching the desire to become a better man. So role play these responses to friendship situations. Use your past relationships as examples. Point out your reaction. That's all we're interested in, your reaction. Point out your friend's reaction. After you tell why your friend may have reacted this way or whatever, reach a point of resolve or compromise. Okay, the first situation, role play. I'm on my knees begging you for a second chance to be your friend, but you won't even pick up the phone and just listen to what I got to say. This time I really mean we're going to renew our friendship. What will you say and what will you do? Role play that in front of me. Okay, the next one. Role play this. What if an old friend tells you he or she will be your friend, that he or she will never, ever, ever be your friend? What is your response? Okay. What if an old friend tells you that you must earn their friendship? What is your response? We're still role playing. What would you like to tell your old friends? Dig deep and speak your piece. What would you do differently if you could relive your traumatic friendships? Be very verbal. Speak your mind now. Why do you think your friends hated or disliked you so much? Be honest with yourself. What did you do to provoke your friends? Because now you got a stake in this too. Now it's not one way. It takes two people to tangle. So I want to know that. How would you have resolved an issue with Shirley differently? I just put in someone's name. You put in the correct person's name. How would you have resolved an issue with blank differently? In response to your action, what do you wish Shirley would have done in that moment? What old friendships do you miss? Which old friendships do you miss the most and why? Which old friendships do you think cannot be revived? What in you caused the most conflict between you and the friendship? Could you survive emotionally if your old friends do not accept you back into the club? Have you ever thought about saying the hell with those friendships? I need new ones. You must trust God that He will change your ex-friend's heart. And if He doesn't, be ready to start a new life without them. You cannot make people love you or include you in their life. How do you feel about that statement? Review questions after each conversation. What are your expectations from friends? What do you expect to learn about friendships? How do you expect to change as a person towards friends? Do you need these friends to become a better man? Name a hope or dream you have for yourself. How can you improve as a person and as a friend? We're here today because you are at a standoff with your old friends. Do you want to apologize and work toward becoming a better man before you become a better friend? which would you do first? Do you want to creatively repackage yourself and find your own happiness without friends? Communicate with each old friend and just ask them, why can't we be friends? Listen and hear them out. Respond to those friends that you are interested in keeping. Make this decision. I will be okay with or without them. And once you've done that, you can rule the world.